which is located in the geographical area and controlled by the visitor location register. The bill processing, the call is call started at what time and then completed at what time, call to whom and call from where, and the total duration of call. So, this is all done in this. Then equipment identity register, EIR, it is again for authentication and security purposes. The EIR contains a list of all valid mobile equipment on the network. We have seen that in our country before 2-3 years there was no equipment identity register, and each cell or each person was given mobile phone at any time, anywhere, any location without any checking. But after the crime rate increased and with the international pressure, the Government of India, it maintained a EIR also and the personal HLR also of each network. So, it contains a list of all valid mobile equipment on the network. Some mobile equipment, they were imported from other countries which whose EIR was not visible. They are not allowed, they were not allowed to process calls in our country. So, this is the most required number in these days in every country in the world, because it is very much necessary for authentication and security purposes. And each mobile phone, each mobile station is identified by its International Mobile Equipment Identity, IMEI. If there is a theft of any mobile phone and the thief who has stolen this mobile phone from any user, and if he put off the SIM in this and then insert his own SIM, then again it can be located by this IMEI, because with this IMEI there is a process in the mobile system or mobile network that which SIM was used with this IMEI, then now which SIM is being used with this IMEI. It can be very easily found in the mobile network. So, if in case of any lost, the security agencies can very easily locate which the stolen mobile is using which SIM now and where its location is with the help of this IMEI. An IMEI is marked as invalid if it has been reported stolen or is not type approved. Any mobile phone, when it is stolen and it is reported to the security agencies like police, etc., then this IMEI is marked as invalid. And if any person inserts its SIM in that mobile set, it will flash to the particular mobile network service provider that an invalid IMEI, an invalid mobile equipment containing IMEI invalid is trying to call with this SIM number in your network. The authentication center is a protected database that stores a copy of the secret key stored in each subscriber SIM card, which is used for authentication. So, after the GSM, we will now discuss about CDMA. The full form of CDMA is Code Division Multiple Access. We have already studied about TDMA and FDMA, that is time division multiple access and frequency division multiple access. In time TDMA, the whole frequency spectrum is allotted to one user, but the time is divided between different users, and in case of FDMA the whole frequency spectrum is divided into different users, but the full time is allotted to all users. In case of CDMA, that is code division multiple access, it allows many users to share simultaneously a finite amount of radio spectrum. Here it is tried to allot a full amount of radio spectrum simultaneously to many users for high quality of communication without degradation in performance of the system. The narrow band message signal is multiplied by a very large bandwidth signal called the spreading signal. Here a large bandwidth signal which is called spreading signal, it is multiplied with the narrow band message signal, and all users use the same carrier frequency and may transmit simultaneously. The same carrier frequency is used by all users and they can transmit simultaneously in the same time. Here is the how CDMA spectrum is shown in this diagram. Here on x axis there is frequency, y axis is code, and z axis is time. So we have seen we are seeing that whole spectrum for whole time is being used by n number of channels by using three-dimensional technique, and a finite amount of spectrum is given by coding of the data or coding of the channel, so that there is no interference between each other. Here we are seeing that CDMA with TDD or FDD, that is time division duplex or frequency division duplex. The A part is the CDMA with FDD and B part is CDMA with TDD. Here there is 7 users are shown there in uplink and 7 users in downlink. Then in the TDD the time division duplex is there, the total frequency is there, but time is divided into certain code, or in the A part frequency is divided into certain code, and both techniques can be used for CDMA, that is either TDD or FDD. Now we will discuss about the advantages of GSM. The GSM is used worldwide with over 500 million subscribers. It has international roaming. It permits to use one phone throughout the world. It started in mid-80s and has become more stable with robust feature. Because it is an old system or old standard, so it has become more stable with the robust features now, because the GSM was started early, so all the features which were required, they were tried to impose in this kind of system. Then CDMA advantages: it has increased cellular communication security. The communication security is higher than GSM in this. Here simultaneous conversation can be there, efficiency is more, the phones are smaller sized, the main feature is power requirement is low, and extended reach is there. CDMA disadvantages: it is of proprietary nature, as the GSM is a open cellular technology. The CDMA is, because of coding, it is of proprietary nature, so all flaws are not known. It is relatively new technology, so less mature than GSM, as we have seen that GSM started in mid-80s and CDMA started late, So, it is relatively new technology, so less mature than GSM. It cannot offer international roaming. The voice quality is poor than GSM. If we compare both CDMA and GSM, then we see that GSM has upper hand in following fields, that is data transfer speed is higher, national and international roaming is good, it has a subscriber identity module, the cost factor it is of low cost and voice quality is good, and the CDMA has upper hand in following fields. It has secured communication due to coding. It is not an open cellular technology, it is a secured communication. Radiation level is good, bandwidth is high, and power consumption is very low, and area coverage is very wide. So, if we compare both, some features are good in GSM and some features are good in CDMA. In general, we can conclude that both GSM and CDMA are latest and equally good technologies, having both good and bad qualities. We cannot say that this system is good over and this system is bad, because both have equally good both are equally good technologies and both are having good and bad qualities. So, we cannot we cannot say that CDMA is perfect or GSM is perfect. So, future aspect, it looks that combination of GSM and CDMA will become the long sought event for a global wireless standard for universalization of wireless technologies to get complete compatibility benefit throughout the world. So, we can say that in future we will hope that both GSM and CDMA will become the long sought event. The combination of GSM and CDMA for a global wireless standard for universalization of wireless technology to get complete compatibility benefit throughout the world. The good qualities of both may be combined in a one another system, which will overcome all the bad things and only good things may be there. So, we should hope that in future, in very early future, we will see a combination of both technologies. So, the next is mobile tracking. We will try to discuss in 1-2 slides because time is very less now. The mobile phone tracking refers to the attaining of current position of a mobile phone, stationary or moving mobile positioning, which include location based service that discloses the actual coordinates of a mobile phone bearer. A technology used by telecommunication companies to approximate where mobile phone is present in the geographical location. Localization may occur either via multiliteration or geolocation of radio signals between several radio towers of the network and phone or by the GPS. The technology of locating is based on measuring power levels and antenna pattern and uses the concept that a mobile phone always communicate wirelessly with one of the closest base stations. So, knowledge of the location of the base station implies the cell phone is nearby. Advanced system determine the sector in which the mobile phone resides and roughly estimates also the distance to the base station. Further approximation is done to locate the exact position of the mobile. So, there are different methods which we will discuss in another lecture. So, how a mobile is tracked, that where it is located at a particular point. So, today's summary, we have discussed about GSM architecture, then CDMA architecture, disadvantages and advantages of both GSM and CDMA, comparison of GSM and CDMA, then future aspects, and we have tried to discuss about mobile tracking. So, I hope that you may have gone through or you may have understood what I have tried to discuss. So, once again I thank you all on behalf of Department of Technical Education, Punjab and Punjab Education Society. Thank you very much.